Welcome back to a really interesting and personally weird video because I've never made a video like this that is not for a PlayStation system. Holy shit, I have a lot. God damn, I'm an idiot. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. No, but seriously though, my first ever non-PlayStation collection video for the Nintendo Switch. Holy shit, it looks dirty. What the fuck am I doing with it? Thankfully, it's a protective screen, so the screen itself is still really clean. But yeah, I am absolutely loving the Nintendo Switch. And I have to admit, since I got my car and don't use public transport anymore, I have not been playing it as much as I played it when I did use public transport. I still take it with me on work, but instead of 2 hours, 2.5 hours a day on the Switch and public transport, I now have like half an hour of break. That's it. But I still played it a lot because I'm not gonna lie, I don't play it that much at the moment. I will tell you why. Is that Monster Hunter? I mean, that is like Monster Hunter. That's the only thing I need to say. That's why I'm not playing this anymore, Monster Hunter. So, but I do have collected, in my opinion, a fair amount of games, good games. Did that just look weird? Just like with PlayStation 4, look at all the games. I do my research and, know that all the games I want to buy on the Switch, just like with PS4, should be playable right on from the disc or right from the cartridge. I do not want to have 20 gigabytes of patches I need to download Kingdom Come Deliverance to make it work. Stuff like Horizon where they add extra features or they tweak little stuff. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I have played Horizon, for example, when it was unpatched. But you know what I mean, And there are a couple of Switch games that require you to actually download a big part of the game like LA Noire, and I will never support it. I will never fucking buy those games. Why the fuck would I want to have a physical copy of a game that will be unplayable in like 20 years or 15 years? I don't know. Why would you do that? So here is my Nintendo Switch game collection, and I'm sitting here on my couch because it's going to be a small one. First up is this Gaia 5, the complete edition. Has all the DLC on cartridge compared to the PlayStation 4 that I also have. And this is one of the games I'm saying like, I have not beaten this game on PS4 because I have other stuff to do. But I have played this game so much on my Switch. I've grinded and farmed and oh my god. This game is absolutely amazing in my opinion. The game is awesome, really. By the way, I love the boxes of the Nintendo Switch. I like this more than PlayStation 4. I mean, I like the blue stuff. I kind of like it. It got used to me. But I still look how clean the box art is. And only just a small logo of Nintendo Switch. The spine is a little bit boring, just red, but it's still a little bit different. Like you have like PlayStation 2 and PS4 and PS3 and stuff, and now you have Nintendo. So I love the boxes of the Nintendo Switch. So here's this Gaia 5 Ultimate of a complete edition. I got a Binding of Isaac before a PS4 version was announced. You can also buy it on PS4, but I already got it on the Nintendo Switch. I have not played it that much. Kind of because I already played a lot on PS4, but I just want to have a physical copy. I got the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challenger. Also a game that I have not played that much, basically because I have been playing other games. But I mean, I just want to have a physical copy. It was pretty cheap, and it's a pretty cool game. I love the retro style of the game. I mean, it's kind of like a remaster of an old game, so of course it's retro, but I love it. There's also isn't there like a Street Fighter anthology collection coming out for the Switch and PS4 stuff? The game I'm actually playing right now and going to play after this video is Fire Emblem Warriors I am almost done with the game, and I like that your characters can actually die. There's a mode, there are two modes. There's just a normal missile mode, and there's another mode where if your character dies that you play, he actually dies. You cannot play that character anymore. You can revive him or her, but that costs a huge amount of gold and resources, and even I don't have that after 15 hours of playtime. 15 hours of playtime. But I am really liking this game, and I actually cannot wait for Hyrule Warriors Definite Edition. I can't wait. Really cool. Of course, one of the jewels of Nintendo Switch, and by far one of the biggest surprises for me. It was a slap in my fat face, because I have been ranting against Nintendo. Like, you know, why are you still making Mario games? Why always Mario? I mean, I have played Mario Brothers on Super Nintendo. You know, it can never be as fun as it was back in the day. And after playing Super Mario Odyssey, I was so wrong. Nintendo still has that sort of, I don't know what it is. It's Nintendo magic. Magic. You know, it took me right back to the time where I first got my Super Nintendo, because I did get the Super Nintendo. I don't know where it is. I don't know what happened with it, but it's gone. You know, I've never seen it ever again. But I got the Super Nintendo with Super Mario Brothers, and I think like Yoshi World, something like that. And Super Mario Odyssey reminded me of that time where I played those games. What a masterpiece of a game. Absolutely fantastic. And I praise and respect Nintendo, because not only does this game look beautiful, it plays perfect. And I mean perfect. Holy damn. And now we have the games above all games, in my opinion, is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The reason I got the Nintendo Switch, if you can see my other videos, you always see me talk about, oh, when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 comes out, I'm going to buy the Nintendo Switch because the game looks cool. And I got the Switch earlier on because I just couldn't wait. But, oh my god, this game is incredible. This is what Final Fantasy 15 should have been, and this is how RPGs should be. It's grand, it's big, has an interesting story, interesting characters. Its voice acting is not that great, but you'll get used to it, and there are seriously some likable characters. And even though graphically it's not up on par with like Horizon Zero Dawn or even in my opinion like Zelda, the world is made up in such a way, it just is magical. It's fantasy, it's magical, it's all what I love in a Japanese RPG. And that soundtrack, straight from heaven. Straight from heaven. The soundtrack is, holy shit, amazing. Holy shit, amazing. You know, if you look at my top games of 2017, you know, if you look at when I played Horizon Zero Dawn, I was always talking about nothing can beat Horizon Zero Dawn. The game is incredibly good. And then this game came out. And then this game came out. One game I do want to mention though is that yes, I have played Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes, it is a phenomenal game. Phenomenal. But I still don't own a physical copy. Yes, the biggest guy against digital games has Zelda Digital. Because when I got the Switch, it's not even a joke. When I got the Switch, all the games were sold out. I could not find any physical game in the stores. Everything was sold out. And I will go a little bit further. Stuff like Super Mario Odyssey and especially Mario Kart 8 are still sold out. I still cannot find these games in stores. I could possibly get it on a digital store, but buying it in an actual store, every time I go there, they're like, oh no, sorry, it's sold out. It's going like crazy. Nintendo is not shipping enough games, not shipping enough systems. I'm like, holy damn. I mean, I could possibly see the giant success the Switch could have in Japan and is having, but I was not expecting the rest of the world to love a underpowered system. You have to realize that. With all the 4K graphics and oh my god, it does not have 4K graphics. Then this baby comes up. Sometimes doesn't even have 720p. Sometimes does not even run at 30 frames, and it just trumps everything at the moment. Worldwide, PS4 is still selling well, but you know, there are still stock issues in certain places. So I have to admit that I'm loving my Nintendo Switch. I'm loving the cartridges. As I mentioned, I'm loving the box arts, the boxes. There are a couple of games I would rather buy on the Switch. One of the games is Ys 8. I'm really checking out, like, how is the game going to run? Does it need patches? You know, is it playable? Does it, like, if it's playable on the Vita, it should be playable easily at 60 frames on the Switch. If that's the case, I will buy it on the Switch. There's also has been a big rumor that Diablo 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now that would be great. Even though I platinum Diablo, it's still a game I love playing. And I mean, how incredible, awesome would it be if you could play the game anywhere, everywhere, with everyone? No, but seriously though, Nintendo Switch is really cool. It's definitely a system I'm gonna collect a lot more for. The reason why I don't have games like Bayonetta 2 is just one word, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say, and that is Monster Hunter World. I mean, Monster Hunter World. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and like always, you're gonna see me next time. So Monster Hunter World was actually not the last thing I said. Haha.